Dr. Narendra Gupta. Today I am going to present another case of bryonia. An old lady, 78 years of age, came mourning without being aware of it. Means she was mourning, but she was not aware that she was mourning. So mourning, sleep during. She was just tumbling gradually and sat on a chair as if totally exhausted. The rubric is quite wants to be. She kept herself silent for some time as if she was taking rest to recover the lost energy. Rest, desire for. She started telling with low voice and low speech as if still with slow speech as if still she does not have much strength to speak. I'm too tired. So, so this shows the sign of tiredness on her head. Wearisome. I have pain in my knees, nervous anxiety, loss of sleep, but I could not come to take medicine from you as we have shifted to the second floor and I am unable to ascend stairs, so I send my son to take medicine from you. I have not done my blood sugar check for a very long time for the same reason because I cannot come down from the second floor. I feel it has increased now. I feel to come down from the first floor of my house is very troublesome as if I am going for my gallows. The rubric amount to fear, sufferings of. Now I am going for my blood sugar test, so I have come to you to take my medicine because if blood sugar increases, my pain also increases. So rubric is fear, suffering of, ailment from anticipation, foreboding, presentiment, etc. So I have to keep a regular check on sugar level so that I can adjust a dose of my blood sugar medicine to minimize my sufferings. So earlier she was on placebos for a very long time as she always instruct her son to bring the same medicine. Meaning I felt that she might be feeling good, so that's why she is asking for the same medicine. The rubric is perseverance. So above group of rubrics contain bryonia as common medicines. So bryonia 30, 3 doses after every 15 minutes was prescribed. That was my way of prescribing long time back. Earlier she was on bryonia 30 as it was prescribed on May 5th May 2004. Now she has come back on 20th August 2004. Since then, she was in placebo. Now, placebo for 7 days was prescribed, and her son was asked to report the next day. Blood sugar 310 mg, blood pressure 210, 130. She was advised not to increase the dose of anti-diabetic drug. Then she came back after a week, felt little bit energetic, slept well at night. Then again came after 1 week. She herself came to collect medicine as she found herself in a position to do so. Blood pressure came down to 166/100 and after 15 days she came back. Blood sugar 240, placebo continued. Every week she herself came to collect the medicine. It indicated that her joint pains and weakness was less than before, but she said she is having slight improvement. Then again she came back after 1.5 months. Blood sugar further came down to 10. At this sugar level, she feels herself quite comfortable, so was kept on placebo. Then again she came back after 2 months. Blood sugar was 215, blood pressure was 160/100, but still she is on placebo because this is almost normal at this age. By this you can observe that with a single dose of bryonia, which are not considered very deep acting medicines, miasmic medicine, but still if prescribed on mental symptoms, so it proves to be a very deep acting medicine. So if we label the medicines accordingly, this is acute, this is miasmatic, this is a deep acting, this is slowly, this is superficially acting, it itself means we label these medicine depending on the results we get it in the clinic. But if you prescribe on the mind symptom, so-called superficial acting medicine is so deep, acts so deep that even miasmatic medicine may not be so deep. So labeling like superficial and deep, miasmatic, anti-miasmatic is absolutely wrong concept. Every medicine is a medicine. Where is the problem? Problem is we homeopaths are not able to select the exact stimulum for the patient because we consider so many factors and leave the man. Man lives in will and understanding. So we never take these two facets of the patient and we always take different other facets like miasm, modalities, history, past history, family history, everything we take. But we leave these two because we are not able to conceive that what the patient is saying. So I am creating these videos that if you understand my point of view, through my videos, you will be able to take or grasp the mental state of the patient just by the say of the patient. And it is very, very easy. This will make your prescription absolutely accurate, precise, and then all the concept of homeopathy will be destroyed because almost all the concept of homeopathy given by our stalwart are absolutely wrong because none of the concept is proved in the clinic. If they are wrong, if they were wrong, so in our clinic they should be seen in 100% basis. But sometimes they are seen, sometimes they are not seen, so they are not. But if you prescribe on the mental state of the patient, then you will observe a different type of reaction. Then you won't see any homeopathic aggravation, even though the pathology is very deep. You won't see any homeopathic aggravation. Patient will start improving from the very first moment then you give the medicine to the patient.